Welcome, everybody. It's Wednesday night, and we're here to talk about all things World Powerhouse Wrestling. Your hosts, executive producer Jason Halbert, World Powerhouse Wrestling head referee Sherman Tank. This is Shane Jones, and we're bringing to you Beyond the Curtain.
Welcome, everyone, to a insert adjective here, your own option. Chilling. That's right. Welcome to another chilling episode of Beyond the Curtain.
Is it just because it's 4 degrees in Missouri?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's 100% what it is.
Literally walked out earlier and like the inside of my nose just froze together. It was comical.
Yeah, it's pretty cold. Yeah, I'm tired of this.
Dude, I can't stand the cold weather, and this is just aggravating the ever-living crap out of me. So it's like every time I walk out, I'm just like, oh, cool. I can't feel anything from the waist down. Nifty.
Well, unfortunately, we did not get rid of Tank. So let's do introductions. I am your host, the true voice of WPW, the one, the only, Jason Halbert. Thank you. I've expanded the studio. Thank you.
How much
Got more people in the basement.
I was going to say, it's still illegal.
Joined by my partners in
Mama
crime.
liked to party when you were in her belly. That's why you are dumb.
WPW head referee. I think I broke him.
I quit. I'm done.
We might need to have to come back to Tank.
Anyway.
Thank you.
Referee.
I needed that.
Head referee.
Oh, Sherman's Tank. I drooled everywhere.
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly. That's why you are dumb.
And
I've seen all of the episodes of Family Guy. I don't remember that nowhere.
I'll be honest with you. I heard it on a local radio show long time ago, and I forgot I was going to use it on. I was going to put it in my back pocket for something, and I'm like, you know what? Tonight's the night. I got it. So,
oh god.
Anyway,
no, that's great.
WPW shirt, and a loser shirt. Oh, well,
I
I'm
don't
wearing WPW.
possess a WPW shirt that fits me anymore. To be
Anyway,
You know
hold
what? I can help you with that, Tank.
hold on, wait. We don't even know who you are.
I know, but
fair. He's got a point. That's what,
I was trying to get the merchandise.
We'll get there. Hold on.
All right.
Third leg of the tripod, board operator, and Mr. I don't really know what the hell I'm doing tonight.
Also, president of daily operations, your boss, Shane Jones.
You're not my boss. I report directly to the board, buddy. You don't think I'm stupid enough to put any of my contracts under the CEO, do you? No.
Oh man.
Anyway. Oh, wait.
All right.
Hold
So
on.
anyway, Tank, we can help you. We can help you with the WPW shirt problem. Go to WPWPro.com, click on merchandise, and you too can buy yourself a WPW shirt.
Or a WPW hoodie.
I like how you had to force that out. Just
Well, I had to move the mic. And you know what? And I've got a T-shirt. I ordered a T-shirt as well.
I had a
It's pretty
T-shirt.
nice.
I did have a T-shirt, but it when I lost all the weight, I put it on, and it was almost like wearing a dress. So I got rid of it. It was one of the numbers.
So you were used to that.
There's a
only if they pay me.
There's something called a washer and dryer. I don't know if you have one of those, but you might be able to shrink it up a little bit.
Not enough. I tried.
Okay, all for $99.90.
Plus tax.
I don't think it's that expensive, is it?
Oh,
Depends.
if you order a few things.
I was like, is there a bundle deal?
The hat, the shirt, the
Hat,
hoodie,
shirt, hoodie.
the polo.
Together?
Maybe that.
Might hit that.
Yeah, you might. I don't know. Anyway, so
All right.
how have you been?
Me or him?
But I usually throw it
Me,
out for both of you. So
I'm loving the cold. I don't know about you guys. This is a lot better than that 100-degree stuff we usually get hit with.
There's a difference between cold and frigid. I
Yeah,
can deal with cold. Frigid, I cannot.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I'm
I'm
bad.
apparently getting a lot older with age, so the arthritis is kicking in more.
With
So
the age.
yeah, I feel I'm 39. And I feel like I'm 102. I'm pushing your age there, Shane.
That's
Starting
how
to be
I
like,
feel.
yeah. Shoot, I'm 40, almost 45 years old, and get up every morning.
Damn!
Actually,
Yeah, you are old.
I know. I am feeling the age because I'm starting to get up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock every morning for no real reason.
Oh God.
I know.
So,
horrible.
side note, you weren't playing, Shane. Literally, fat kid sizes everywhere
Huh?
on the WPW store.
Oh,
Oh.
well, yeah.
Well,
We're gonna make sure everybody has a chance to get a shirt from there.
the average wrestling fan is not in shape, if you know what I mean.
I know.
Hey, why you gotta alienate our fan base?
Why does it have to just
We're
be
not-
the fans?
Have you seen yourself? You got blown up running to the ring to interfere in a match once. Come on now.
You must be talking to you because it's not talking to me. Yeah.
Probably.
Let's see. They know why you're getting up at so early, Shane. It's because you have to go to the bathroom.
That's probably accurate.
Well, maybe. But I don't go back to bed. I'm up for the day once that happens.
Tank's favorite bundle: 2 lug nuts and a log. Anyway, we don't have.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. And the WPW shirt is fat people friendly. I'll be honest. I got the hoodie because it is cold here in the studio, and
He wants to hide his nips.
well, I mean, I don't have obnoxiously large male nipples like you do, but
Whoa.
I mean,
I was hoping to
it's
get
just-
through a show without talking about Tank's nipples.
it's just cold down here, and this is pretty warm. So
That's fair.
Tank has the same intelligence as the average fan. Not much. I would have to agree. Yes, you are pretty correct
I'm
on that one.
surprised Savage was able to string together words and make a sentence.
Hey, Savage is the smart one. It's Ivan you got to worry about stringing together words.
Ivan just chooses not to talk. I think he's
Yeah.
Oh, he talks. It is not our show friendly talking either.
It's just
Yeah.
like, "Rah!"
Oh no. He apparently when people were teaching him how to speak English from Russian, he must have bought him like clearance at Big Lots or something, the tapes or whatever. And there's a lot of profanity that he speaks. He speaks the profanity really well.
English working down at the docks.
There
Yeah,
it is.
and I don't know why, but on part of these tapes, like one of the things he learned to say really well, and it comes out in a Mexican accent, I can't figure it out. Would you like free mustache ride?
Oh.
And then the other one, he says, dress look good on you, look better on floor. I don't know where he got those from.
Oh,
He says them both in a Mexican accent. The dude's Russian, but both of those come out Mexican. I don't
It's okay.
understand.
The guy used German entrance music for years, so I never
that's
quite
fair.
figured that
I mean,
out. So
But he's multicultural, unlike
That was
most
the
of
word-
our fan
it's
base.
that whole Eastern Bloc thing.
I
you know?
guess.
Yeah,
I
the
guess.
word I was looking for was a whole lot less family friendly, but I couldn't think of the word I was looking for.
You know what,
I just knew
Tank?
it wasn't that.
You missed last week.
You were
Yeah.
called out on the show and you weren't here.
You were called out. Our guest,
Hank?
little handsome Hank, called you out, but used some language that we choose usually not to use on the show.
Oh!
We had
what did he say?
We had our first F-bomb in Beyond the Curtain history.
Yeah, and
And it was directed at me.
Halbert,
No.
that was just in a story. But
It was in a story.
Halbert, I got news for you.
What?
Speaking of that F-bomb dropped on the show,
Uh-huh.
God.
the board's not happy
Why?
because that's against our standards that have been set. So
Okay.
they sent me to tell you that they are fining the executive producer of the show for
Uh-huh.
not preparing for that. So they'll be taking it out of the executive producer's pay, a fine of $500.
Oh, shit. Hey, cool. You know what? I'm taking that out of you guys' pay, so we're good. The
Fair
board operator should have been right with the 7-second dump, and he wasn't. So
I mean, that's.
I'm just going to turn around and fine you. So I don't
I
care.
wasn't here, so I'm still making my money.
Well, you weren't here. That's the reason why.
Hmm.
Ivan can speak, and then what that? I don't even want to know what that is.
I don't know how he did that, but I want to know.
That's what Ivan taught him how to say.
I don't want to know what that says.
It
Anyway,
looks like
Probably
avocado-
It's probably another fine in the waiting. If
Yeah,
right.
translated.
rough cut Rick Ruby. Tank's going to go beat up a midget. That's
I am curious. What did he say? Now
That's-
I want to know what he said about me.
Wait, is he talking about an actual midget, or is that a euphemism for something?
He'd have to be able to hold on to the midget. He
Whoa!
was joking about how Tank couldn't catch a midget in the middle of a match.
He's not wrong. I mean, Dude, I'll tell you what. I'm pretty sure they sandbagged me a couple times. There was some heavy news for such tiny bodies.
I'm pretty sure he asked you, "Hey, do you know how to do the spot?" You said yes, and you dropped the ball. Or should I say midget?
I did not drop him. Go back and watch that match.
Pretty damn close.
Hey, pretty sure he landed head first.
That was his fault.
Yeah, that was his fault because the guy that was supposed to catch him didn't catch him. Good job.
Bigger gravity will help you.
What? You could barely hold him as is. You don't need him to be bigger.
Oh man, I like John's comment there.
Anyway, so I forgot what episode is airing on Patreon this week.
We have already cycled through episode 1 of the TV taping, and it is now for general consumption on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, and we are now on the second episode from the TV taping that's on our Patreon page.
I love how you said consumption.
Episode 2. That has the greatest match in WPW history on there.
Which match is that?
The tag team title match.
Oh, against the
handpicked opponents.
Yeah, that you got to name. I think the match lasted all of 15 seconds?
No, it lasted much longer than that, like 20 seconds. At least that's what Tank tells his wife. No, honey, it was much longer than 15 seconds. Something like that. Anyway, that was a great match, and I don't care who you are. You go back and watch that and tell me that the Violators are not the most dominant tag team in WPW history.
I will say, granted, they faced a couple of wrestlers of your choosing who I believe this may have been their first time in a sanctioned match.
Oh, wow.
But,
hey, you know what? I was just happened to be walking by in the locker room and heard a couple guys talking about, it's our first night here and we don't have a match. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I may have an opportunity for you if you want a match. And they agreed to it. I didn't force them to do anything. I was 100%
hospital bills later, and
I was 100%
not being in the business anymore, and
I was 100% transparent with who they were fighting. So they heard tag team title opportunity, and their ears perked up, and they're like, "Yeah." I don't even know what the hell their names were.
When you said greatest match in history, I thought you were referring to the Guaranteed Gold match.
Yeah, that was okay.
That was okay.
That was okay. Yeah. It's not going to be any better than my Violators.
We have a new Guaranteed Gold suitcase holder, briefcase holder.
My question here is: is this briefcase actually going to hold up through the tenure of this individual?
We'll have to see.
It doesn't count because last time you hit somebody in the head with it.
No. Curtis Payne was the Guaranteed Gold briefcase holder for a while, and I'm pretty sure he got injured in the middle of a match and got ticked and slammed the case down because he was upset and broke at that time.
The question is now to find out, first of all, to find out who has that Guaranteed Gold briefcase, I highly suggest that you go to patreon.com/WPW and sign up for your account and watch the matches, be the first ones to get those matches on your screen before they go to YouTube.
And find out if my Violators held on to the tag team championships.
Oh, the mystery.
Oh, yeah. Who knows if they
won. They were able to do that.
Anyway.
On the first episode, we did have a number 1 contender match for the U.S. title.
We did.
It was Marcellus Knight took on Rough Cut Rick Ruby, who debuted a new manager.
He did.
Won Marquis Vachon. And Ruby wasn't shy about using Vachon in that match to secure the win to get the title shot.
No, I mean I had some words with his manager and Beck and explained to him what a good manager does and what he needs to perform to make sure his client wins. And I'll be damned if he didn't, take my advice and make sure his client walked out of there the winner.
So you cheated.
There's no cheating. I was just passing along some friendly advice.
I was going to say, Halbert didn't have a part of it. Vachon, however, had some sort of foreign object that he happened to...
It might have been made in the USA.
Maybe.
You don't know it was made somewhere else.
Either way, it was solid, and it made contact with Marcellus Knight's head. You can go to WPWPro.com and click on our YouTube link and see that episode for yourself.
Yeah,
I was. That was good. That was a good match.
I was at the ringside announce booth the entire time, so
can't blame Halbert for this one.
No, I had nothing to do with it.
I don't know that I ever believe that.
Halbert never cheats. That is right.
Man, that's Nope. Not family friendly enough.
No,
I-
not
I
gonna
had-
go there.
I-
Not gonna go there.
I had my teenager did a gas station run right now. He went and put gas in my car and all that because he was supposed to do it on his way home from work and he forgot. So he went to the gas station, right?
Mhm.
And first off, he about died when I said, "Oh, Halbert never cheats." He gave me that look like you're full of it. So
There we
yeah.
go. I mean,
But-
your kid knows.
He dropped
Oh, what the hell is that?
these. He brought me the Lady Gaga Oreos. I don't know what the big deal is. I don't know.
I have comments about what you're eating there, and I don't know if it's technically
Please tell
appropriate.
me those are Oreos covered in meat suits.
I don't know what they are. So
We're gonna find
it
out
says
now.
the description on the package says pink colored golden cookie with green cream. Ugh.
Again,
Eat it.
a lot to just kind of delve into there when you really want.
We're just gonna put those off to the side.
So
All
many
right,
things
so
in
anyway.
that sentence are like,
Yeah. Gentlemen,
What?
speaking of TV tapings,
Yes,
we're going to do it again.
we are.
We are. April
We are.
10th, we're going to be back at the IWA Event Center in Mount Vernon, Illinois. And
that.
we will be taping some more episodes of Uprising, and we will be allowing fans in the door, limited amount, and they have to follow COVID
Protocol.
protocol regulations. But we'll have it another TV taping, and it'll be a good time.
Yay!
So that'll be interesting. Can't wait to do that. So yeah, Lady Gaga bar. Bet it tastes like caca. You're probably not wrong. I'll be honest. I don't know why the hell he got them for me, but
I want to try one. Is that bad?
I mean, he bought them for me with his own money, and I mean,
It's
I
an
had to pay for
Oreo,
'em.
man. It can't be bad.
I mean, that's not necessarily
Yeah,
true. Have you
that's
seen
really
some of the
true.
flavors they have?
I don't know. I like Oreo, man.
Okay.
All right, gents.
So April 10th. We're going to do the same setup we had. Hold on. We're going to have the same.
Yeah, same
Would you
setup.
shut up? We're going to do the same thing we did last time, right? With the reservations and you paid the door and all that.
Absolutely.
Okay. So keep an eye out for that. We're going to put the reservations on our Facebook page and we're going to open that up probably within the next couple of weeks, would you say?
Yeah, probably
Okay.
so.
So there'll be, we'll announce it on Facebook. And again, like we said last time, only reserve your tickets if you're actually going to go. Don't be a douchebag and, reserve tickets and then not come. That'll get you on our speaking of caca, that'll get you on our caca list.
Yeah. But you know what? We had a great crowd out there, and I expect to have another great crowd again for it. So
We did. And, here's the thing I hate about that TV taping is that we have to follow the COVID protocols and all that. So it looks like there's not a lot of people there, but what you can't see, you can only really see right behind, that way.
Mhm.
But where the camera was, there's a bunch of people off to the side. You couldn't really see that. So, I mean, it was a good crowd. They were obnoxious. They were obnoxious. They really, really needed something to pass the time. And I mean, they're Mount Vernon. And there's not a whole lot to do.
Well, they didn't like you very much, but
Can you blame them?
You know what? Most of their intelligence, I mean, it's the same as the amount of teeth they have, very, very low. So it's okay.
I'm very excited for April 10th, though, because I'm.
Are you actually going to show up this time? That's what
I have every intention of being there.
all right. Guys, this is a show to talk about WPW wrestling.
It is.
And we've talked about a little bit of this and that, but we have a segment we need to get to. We do. Our top 5. It's time to bring back our top 5 choices. This time it is WPW Heavyweight Champion Edition.
All right.
This is, in case you haven't seen this before, each of us has put together a top 5 list of our top 5 contenders for a certain title. In this case, Tank, did you forget to put your top 5 together?
No, I definitely haven't, but I thought the way that was worded was you wanted the top 5, like who we thought were top 5 champions. And I was going with contenders, and I was like, I may have screwed up.
That doesn't shock me.
Yeah.
Wow, guys.
Is anyone really shocked Tank screwed up?
I didn't, though.
So anyway, we're gonna give you guys our top 5. This is not anything official. These aren't the official rankings, but they should be pretty close. Jason, you want to go first and give us your 5th, or you want to go last?
I'll go last. Save the best for last.
Ooh,
I'll go first. I'll go first, and I don't know if you guys are going to agree with me on this one, but number 5 for the WPW heavyweight title, Playboy Double H.
Ooh, damn, maybe a lot lower on your list than I thought he'd be.
Yeah.
A lot lower on your list than I thought he'd be.
The former champ, there's people who are higher on the list. There's nothing against Playboy. I think there's just some other people that have achieved a few things and need their opportunity first. It's just my opinion.
Fair.
And it can be wrong, and that's good.
I'm interested to see how the rest of your list unfolds now.
All right, Tank, who do you got number 5?
Number 5 for me would be the one and only Xavier Frost.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I
know we're talking about biggest has-beens in the company.
So you say
another
that.
One of Halbert's favorites.
Yeah, right? Well, one, it was a stab at Halbert. I enjoy that every time. But, I mean, ever since he dethroned Halbert, as it was so alluded to in the chat there, he's been on a roll. So I'm excited to see.
He hasn't done anything.
I mean, he killed you, so I'm okay with this.
He didn't even bother to show at the TV taping. He had some chili dogs
I'm
he had to go eat.
I'm gonna reserve my comments on that one because he is on my list just a different spot.
But no, I do think, as a former champion, and probably if I remember this correctly, your exact words whenever you would introduce him when you used to be friends was the only 3-time WPW champion. Is that right? Is that correct? So experience will get you a long way in this business. And I think that Frost, having that experience, having finally gotten rid of you,
You say that, but I'm still here. So,
but depends. I have a tendency to be in a lot of his matches, and I don't like you. But I'm just saying, I think that if for no other reason, he would put on an entertaining match against the WPW champion. So that's just my logical number 5.
All right, Halbert, you're number 5.
Let's see here. My number 5 is someone who, in all reality, probably should already be champion and just hasn't had the opportunity yet. And I may not always see eye to eye with this guy, but I'm going to say Sid Holland.
Oh,
not a bad choice. Again, I'm gonna reserve my comment on that because he's also on my list, just in a different spot.
How did I forget him?
Because you're an idiot.
That's depressing. Okay.
Not gonna argue. All right, my number 4, Curtis Payne, former WPW champion, refocused. I spent some time speaking with Curtis Payne a while back, and he has shaken off that stink of PYT. He has shaken off all of the restrictions that they put on him. He is refocused, and he is getting back that love and that desire of the ring, and he's getting that mean streak back.
I'll believe it when he actually shows up to a TV taping. You can say you can say all that stuff over the phone or in a chat or Facebook or however you want to talk to him, or maybe you Snapchat each other with images that we don't want to talk about on here. But you know what? Maybe
I'm old. I don't have a Snapchat.
I don't know what the hell a Snapchat is anyway. But I know that's what Tank sends. Never mind.
No.
Until he shows up, all this is just words. So
I'll just tell you this. I've known Curtis Payne for a very long time, and when I say I see that look in his eye, I'm telling you, I see that look in his eye. All I'm saying is I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of what he's got to give.
That's what she said.
I hate you so damn much.
All right.
I was trying to let it go, but you just kept going and going and going. And that's what she said. So I couldn't help it.
Tank, who's your number 4?
Oh man, so 4 for me is going to be the returning Damian Blade,
the Butcher.
Between all of his, you talk about refocused and fire. The Butcher's kind of refound himself since his return. And I think I think he is probably got more fire in him because he's, and I'll call it like I see it, he doesn't know how long he's got left. So I think that he is got a fire to win that WPW championship again.
Well, I'll say this. It's not that I disagree with your pick there, but I think that Butcher's got something going against him when it comes to going for the WPW title, and that something is one PT Beckham.
And
I think he's got to get that issue resolved before he could ever lay his eyes on the WPW title.
That's a fair point. I can agree with that. I think if he can move past Beckham, who apparently disagrees with this list, then I think he stands a very good shot at potentially, being champion again.
Can't say I blame. Can't blame either one of those comments. So, yeah.
All right, Albert, who's your number 4?
As much as I hated to put him on my list, but I ended up putting him on my list at the same spot Tank did, Damian Blade, because, I do want to see what he's got. I think he was kind of robbed that last time he retired, which I think for the record was like his 6th retirement match. I don't remember. I don't know. But anyway, I think he had more to show. And, I think he was giving some bad medical advice. So, yeah.
If there's anything left after he and PT get done.
I don't
I'm not
think
putting anything past PT Beckham.
I don't think that's going to happen personally.
That guy is bordering on borderline psychotic with his obsession with.
Yeah, it's getting. It's a little crazy when they were here. So I think that if they both walk into a ring, they may not walk out. So it may not matter.
I think we're going to have most of the locker room out there to try to contain that.
I can agree with that.
It's like a lumberjack match.
I don't even think that. It's gonna.
You're thinking it. You're thinking it. I know you're thinking it, and I'm thinking what you're thinking, which is terrifying.
That we need to clean up the Escape from Skull Canyon cage.
Yep, that's where my brain went.
And maybe not give someone tetanus with it.
Nah, where's the fun in that?
Oh well. All right, moving on.
Do you want to be in there and get cut by it?
I was.
He was.
It was scary.
All right, number 3. This is where I have Xavier Frost. For all the same reasons, Tank, he was on your list. Don't need to revisit it, but that's my number 3. Tank?
So it's funny because number 3 for me is going to be Playboy Double H. For a lot of the same reasons that you said, but playing back a lot of those interviews, and I know I'm about to get yelled at, so cue it. There is that fire from Playboy. And that jealousy from not holding the championship. And I think that's going to be what sets him off.
Hold on. Let me save Halbert the effort. It's not jealousy. He's just competitive. Everything's good in PYT. There's no trouble. Playboy's competitive, and he wants his chance at the title.
That's fair. Okay. No.
Okay, that's
appreciate
pretty spot
it,
on.
Halbert.
Yeah, no problem. That's pretty spot on.
Thank you for not yelling at me in F words.
He doesn't want to find anymore.
Yeah,
I'm just going to turn around and find you guys. So I don't care. Anyway, so my what number are we on? Number 3?
Number 3.
Number 3.
How do you not know how to count?
Because I stopped listening to you two and your, imbecilic rambling, so I lose track of time. Anyway, my number 3 is, we talked about him earlier, Rough Cut Rick Ruby.
Oh.
Number 1 contender for the United States Championship. You want to move him on up? Rick Ruby, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that choice. 2020 inductee into the Midwest Independent Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Been beating people down for a long time.
Tank, you can barely count. That's what someone said.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
All right.
So yeah. Anyway.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Wait.
Well,
Anyway, U.S. title in the sights. And the only logical approach to that is going to be the world title, and I don't see any reason why Rough Cut Rick Ruby wouldn't make an excellent WPW World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, I'll give you that.
Can't disagree with you there. All right, number 2, I have Sid Holland.
Oh,
Sid Holland has never gotten his one-on-one shot for the WPW title that he earned when he won the William Talley Memorial True Grit Over the Top Rumble at the Grand Brawl, at the last Grand Brawl that we had.
Yeah.
Well, but that's old news, so it sucks to be him.
So you're going to take away something from a man who earned it because of a disease?
Sid is also the man who hit the champion at the time, Johnny Rocco, with the maneuver that allowed the current champion, Reed Rain, to win the title.
Yeah.
But he didn't walk out as champion, so it sucks to be him.
Well, that's why he's at my number 2.
So what happens? Hold on. Let me ask you this logistical question here. We have another Rumble coming up before Sid Holland gets his. Then what? Do they both get a shot? How are we going to do that one, huh?
Hold on. I have an answer to this, if you don't mind, Shane.
Go for it.
You looked the wrong way, dummy.
I don't know. I don't know whose camera's on what side. All right, shut up. So, if it were me booking matches,
No, it's not. So thanks.
it's not. And it's not you either, so it doesn't matter. But
We need a matchmaker in this company.
we do. I'll apply for the job. So, if it were me, and you had whoever wins the next battle royal, why don't you kick off Wrestle War with a one-on-one match between Sid and the winner of this Rumble, and they go on to face the champion at the end of the night.
But okay, so
Well, I've got a simpler solution than that. The same night as the Grand Brawl, give Sid his title shot that night.
Okay, that's okay. I'm okay with that too. I like that.
Not opposed to that. That wouldn't
That's
be a terrible idea.
not a bad idea at all. I like that.
It probably is. I mean, honest.
That's debatable.
All
All right. Are we on you, Tank?
I hope
Number
not.
2.
So 2 for me is going to be Curtis Payne for all the reasons that you mentioned, Shane.
Albert happy.
Oh, that's probably my number one thing here right now is just how angry Albert is getting.
I mean,
it's awesome.
All you guys are doing is bringing up has-beens and old people on the list. So I mean, it's okay.
But I think you were right. I think he had that fire reignited, and I think that it could be a big year for Curtis depending on what goes on. So I think
let's just address this old guys on the list. If somebody wants to knock the old guys off the list, then they just need to step up and do so.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
I mean, we've had something called COVID. Unfortunately, nothing's really been able to happen.
Things
So
have been at a standstill, without a doubt.
Yeah.
John, I can't agree with you more. We need to bring
wait.
WPW back to Jersey.
And you know what? I just want to say I need you to scroll up a little bit to a comment that Savage had put out there. Let me find it. Nope. Well, that one I agree with him on that one too. What the hell is my mouse doing? I'm trying to scroll through here. Go up a few more.
Oh God.
There you go. Truth right there, because I'm always looking towards the future. You guys are, I mean, for the most part, looking at the past. And I mean, I've got one nostalgic guy on my list. Other than that, I mean, future.
I think, it's fair to say that I have some WPW originals in my list, but as we move up the list, I don't think you could call Sid looking at the past.
Yeah.
And
I'm not saying Sid is. He's one of the future superstars of this business, of this company.
And then
but you guys want to talk about the has-been Xavier Frost, the has-been Curtis Payne. You want to go there, but last I checked, they haven't done anything.
They retired you.
You claim that, but yet here I am, still WPW.
Out of a position of power.
He's not wrong.
Or so you think. Again, all of my contracts have sidestepped you.
Hold on. Check this out. Shane, press the magic button. Press the magic button.
No. We got things to get to. We got things to get to tonight.
My number 2 on the list, speaking of, the future of this business, is actually going to be P.T. Beckham. He's my number 2 because once he annihilates the has-been of the Butcher, he's got his sights set for one thing and one thing only, and that's going to be WPW champion, whether it's Reed Rain, whether it's Sid Holland, whoever's going to be that champion. I mean, he's going to take him out, and their career is going to be pretty close to over when he's done with them.
I'll say this: PT is very focused, and he wants gold, and I don't think that he's going to be denied until he gets it. So I can't disagree with your choice there.
The only reason I wouldn't put him on a list is what was the actual last thing he did in a WPW ring?
I don't even know if he has an official WPW contract yet.
Exactly.
Oh boy, just keep thinking that.
Okay.
All
right.
I've got no. Hold on. I just can't. I can't reach it. I've got some stuff over there. I would if I could just out of reach.
Is it the people in your basement?
No. It's not them. They're that way.
People in the basement.
They're that way. This is what I'm looking for. Is over here. I just can't reach it.
The cages.
It would be inappropriate for me to go off screen in the middle of this. So.
Oh, he doesn't have pants on.
Oh no, I do.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
John says PT is going to be on the first floor.
I have pants on. You probably don't, but anyway.
We're not talking about that.
Anyway, so
WPTW.
Let's go with number one. Your number one.
My number one is the former champ, Johnny Rocco. Never had a rematch yet.
We haven't had
the opportunity, but that's why he's sitting at my number one. Johnny Rocco beat Playboy Double H clean in the ring, in the middle of the ring, 1, 2, 3. And he only lost the title in a very loaded, convoluted match with 4 people in it. He's yet to be pinned for that title one-on-one.
I'm gonna actually mirror everything you just said because Rocco was also my number one. For all of those reasons, Rocco to me should have never lost the title.
But he did. He knew the stipulations going into the match, the fatal 4-way, one fall to the finish. He agreed to it. He signed the contract just like the other individuals did. And when you go in there, it doesn't matter if you've got 2 buddies in that match or if it's a 3-on-1 situation. Every guy in that match wants to be WPW champion. And you know what? That's the risk you take. He didn't. No one forced him to. No one forced him into that match.
Not whatsoever. And I never said that he was cheated out of it. All I'm saying is, if I'm ranking my top contenders for the title, then I would put him at the top of the list.
Yeah,
I'm not necessarily knocking your reasons there, Shane. It's Tank's right there saying he was cheated. He wasn't cheated. That was the nature of the match.
Okay, cheated might have been the wrong word.
Yes.
I'll admit, cheated may have been the wrong word. But here's the thing. He should, to me, he had that match won.
Okay.
So given the circumstances, I have to think he would be at the top as far as a number one contender goes.
All right. Well, we have Tank and I's number one.
Mine
Jason?
is one of the greatest world champions in WPW history. One of the longest reigning world champions in WPW history.
Oh, God.
We haven't talked about yet.
Well, no, we've talked about him. I don't know who you're.
You haven't mentioned him yet. So
I haven't.
Yeah.
So we're talking about Playboy Double H.
No.
Absolutely. One of the greatest champions in WPW history.
He's
one
not
of
even
the
wearing
most
his
watched.
hoodie tonight.
You know what? I was plugging our stuff for once, so why don't you shut up? Anyway.
You think he have his hat or his beanie on, or
I'm shocked.
I don't have a PYT beanie. I don't wear them very much, and my hat is upstairs. And I didn't realize I didn't have a hat until like just 10 minutes ago. So, yeah. Anyway, I would love to see Playboy, Double H, and Reed Rain hook up for the WPW World Championship because that is going to be one of the. Sounds like some sort of rigged election. Stop pulling fixed ballots from under the table.
Well, luckily for you, Ruby, none of these are official. These aren't the official rankings. These are just us rambling and talking.
But that is
not getting to our guest tonight.
That would be 2 gentlemen locking up in a match just to see who's better. And you're not going to see any cheating. You're not going to see, you're not going to see, people trying to break 5 counts. There's going to be clean breaks. There's going to be clean rope breaks. There's not going to be much punching, much kicking.
Special, right?
It's going to be a gentleman's match. That's what it's going to be.
My God.
May the best man win.
Dude, I got 3 bills says you're so full of crap your eyes are brown if that match ever happens.
Well, all I know is these are some great matches that we've talked about, and I can't wait to see if they happen. But guys, it's getting late already.
And
we haven't even brought on our guest yet.
We don't need to bring on our guest.
Oh, we do need to bring on our guest.
Is it who I think it is?
It is who I think it is. It is the former assistant CEO
To the CEO.
Assistant CEO.
Assistant to the
and the
CEO.
current
Intern.
to Beyond the Curtain. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Wapo Chancho.
Wapo!
Hey!
I'm just excited he can't kiss me.
Wapo,
Hello,
how you
everybody.
doing?
Shut up. Hi, everybody. Hi, Shane. Hi, Dank.
Hi, Wapo. Hi, Wapo.
Hi, asshat.
No, watch
Shane,
the-
he's talking to you again.
watch the language.
I'm already excited. Hi, Wapo.
I would hate to give Mr. Asshat more money into his deals. I'm so sorry.
Wapo, do you miss working with Jason?
I do so much. Oh, I miss it every day.
What was your favorite part of working with Jason?
Usually when he was gone.
What about that elbow drop you gave him?
You know, that was probably about the best part about working with you was when you were gone as well.
Yeah. My favorite part was the elbow drops. I did love those.
The elbow drop was great.
Yeah, you got to give him one too.
I did, thanks to you.
Yeah.
And he knocked himself out with it. What
I
an
did
idiot.
no such thing.
He was so excited. It was special.
Yeah.
So Wapo, what have you been up to lately? We've not seen you in a WPW ring since you were unceremoniously fired by Mr. Howard.
Yeah,
This guy.
yeah. Thank you very much, asshat. Thank you. I haven't been doing much. Just interning. I'm not really allowed to go to the shows. Thank you, Mr. Halbert.
Yep. No problem.
So,
we don't miss you.
Wapo, have you just been doing like a lot of art time? Are those Wapo masks drawn behind you? You've got a lot of time on your hands, then, don't you?
So
Yeah,
I have an idea.
yeah. Go.
Go for it, Tank.
So can we get Wapo front row seats to the next show?
I think we could find tickets for Wapo somewhere.
Yeah!
Yes. I wanted to go to the last taping, but I was not invited.
Probably because
Wapo,
There's a reason for that.
I've got great news for you.
Yes.
I haven't even told Jason this yet.
oh boy.
Oh yes.
Being president of operations, it's not my job to make the matches. We need somebody who can run the show day operations, be the matchmaker, be the general manager, and the board
Oh my God.
is going to start a search for the most qualified person. So
Oh,
they're
you-
taking applications. If you'd like to put in your name for the job, I'm sure they'll be happy to take a look
Do
at
it,
your
Wapo!
qualifications.
Tell them to look right here. I've got all the qualifications. I can make matches. I can do it all, baby. What do you need?
He's got
I'll
my
do it.
vote. He's got my vote.
I got
Head
2
referee.
votes.
Head referee, he's got my vote.
Sherman Tank and Asshat have both voted for me.
I
He's
think
got to be talking to you.
Ruby's gonna.
He's got to be
I
talking
was
about
really
you.
hoping he
too.
was going to acknowledge it. Like you're trying.
Oh, rough cut Rick Ruby. I love Ruby. I bet
He
Wapo-
probably did.
So Wapo, some
Find that
people
Pete
might
and
not be
Wapo's
very
coffee off him.
familiar with you. You grew up you're from South America. Grew up
Yes.
in the Lake Titicaca region.
Yes.
How did you find your way to the States and get into professional wrestling?
Oh, that was easy. I followed the road, and I come up through the States, like through Texas and through all that, and then I come to the Midwest, and then I find a guy named Searcher. You guys know him?
We do. We're
Yeah.
familiar with him.
He trained me, he beat me up, and then I started wrestling around here. And it's pretty much the story until I met Jason Albert. And then he
How
shut
was your in-ring career, Wapo?
I was fabulous. I was so good. I was like amazing. I was like a big luchador. I would do leaps and bounds and I flippy doos.
He
It was
only won
beautiful.
he only won 2 singles matches his entire career.
Don't you have a
Have you-
record?
Have you ever
What?
won any singles matches?
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah. Singles matches?
Yes.
Yes. Yes,
All
I
right.
did. I
Who'd you
beat
beat?
Gideon Morbid. Gideon
Ah!
Morbid.
God.
Yes.
Doesn't he
His
hold a
current
record,
personality does not remember that whatsoever.
That's fine. He's fine.
But you know what? The singles record doesn't matter. You're a former WPW tag team champion.
Yes, I am a multi-time tag team champion. Yes.
with your partner,
Sniper.
Sniper, and the
We were the-
Camo Kitties.
The camo kitties.
Kittens. It was
Oh.
camo kittens.
Yeah, we
Camo
were so good.
kittens.
The camo kittens. Yes.
Oh,
Which
boy.
I believe Sniper said if you ever actually referred to you guys as the camo kittens, he was going to kill you. So
he didn't like that. No, he did not like that.
No.
I enjoy that name. I would wear that on a t-shirt.
I thought it was great. He would not wear the shirts, but I love it.
Then you went and got your medical degree and became Dr. Wapo.
Yes, I was a doctor for a while. Yes.
Where?
What do you mean? Everywhere.
Oh.
Wherever
dark
I
alley
was
of
needed.
the dark alleys of Collinsville.
I was gonna say there's no. I love you, Wapo, but there's no way I'd let you cut me open.
No, he
I
did a
wasn't
lot of
a
rectal
surgeon.
exams.
I didn't
Rectal
do
exams.
surgery.
He's a
He did a lot of
proctologist.
like Heimlich maneuvers and
Oh,
Yes.
chest
No,
compressions and-
Shane.
You know.
It wasn't
No,
the
no,
Heimlich.
don't.
No.
Anyway,
Probably right, but no.
he got his degree in proctology.
Oh, he did get fired for offering exams he wasn't qualified to give.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He
He also kissed people, and it freaked me out.
That
you.
no, that was resuscitation, mouth to mouth.
Is that what that was?
Yes.
Apparently, the legend of Wapo says he found a different promoter, and then that promoter sold him to Searcher for a stack of expired Subway coupons. That sounds about right. Knowing that promoter, it was probably right.
So I still think the one thing that you can hang your hat on here, Wapo, and I may be wrong. You have a record for the most entries into a grand brawl, right?
Yes, I have the most entries.
What was it, like 7?
Yes, 7 in one. Yes.
You also have the record for the quickest exit out of the grand brawl.
Yes, the quickest
seconds.
entrance and exit, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, he has the WPW record of 2 seconds, sort of like Kyle's record with his. Never mind.
Yeah, that's
Who
pretty quick.
is this?
Tank.
He's
Tank's
fired.
record with his wife. Kyle, he was our old intern. We fired him.
Yeah, he sucked.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, true.
And then we got stuck with this idiot.
But you know what? That's an upgrade right there. I'm okay with it. This dude right here, it's an upgrade. Wapo's an upgrade.
Yeah, I kind of miss Kyle. He was fun.
That
All
seems
right.
nerdy, and I don't like it.
Guys, we were talking about the weather earlier.
Oh.
Part of Wapo's job as the intern is to go out and get some candid photographs of WPW employees or wrestlers in
Jesus.
doing other things than their normal everyday routine. COVID's forced a lot of things to change. And this isn't so much occupation. This is just good old fun in the snow.
Oh boy.
Wapo, are you ready to talk us through these?
Sure. It's just
All
a bunch of
right.
snowballing and having fun.
Snowballing.
There we go. WPW Winter Fun. Now, I must say, our guest this week was supposed to be Keith Smith Jr. He fell a little bit ill. He's going to join us next week.
His mustache was still gonna be on the show, but he wasn't. So
Yeah, he's definitely not ready.
All right. Here we go. First and foremost, Wapo on a snow
boy.
kitten.
That's me on my snow kitten. Oh, my snow pussy.
Jose El Magnifico roasting marshmallows on the snow fire.
I was going to say, that thing looks like Goku's hair.
We have the butcher. Snow blade.
That's a big snow blade.
no, I see it now. Wow, that was not very good.
Shut up.
Along with most of the stuff.
Chipster with the snowball fight on Keith Smith Sr.
Is that who that is?
That's it.
I couldn't tell who that was.
I thought
to
it
be
was
honest.
Loki.
That's what I thought.
No, that would be another Hall of Famer, Keith Smith Sr.
Okay.
Like from here, it looked like Loki, so I've been taking that as a compliment, I guess.
You have Maddie Exodus and Wapo. What exactly is going on here?
I'm not real sure who that is she's riding. I guess that's Chris. I'm not sure with the mask on.
Chris Exodus.
Obviously, this is fake because that person is obviously well over 4'11", which I mean, she is not. So
No, she is
No.
not.
No, that guy.
And then you have
that would be about right.
Ah, Jesus.
Yeah, that would be about right.
I always put you in there because I love you so much, Jason Hal Pepper.
Pepper?
Hal Pepper, Hal Pepper, Jason
Anyway.
Asshat. Sorry.
All
Anyway.
right. So, Jason,
Yeah.
are we going to do Take on Tank tonight?
Yeah. Tank really sucks. Okay, so here's how this game's gonna work. It's taking on Tank. We're gonna take turns. So I'm gonna read 5 questions to Tank. They both have headphones here, so I'm gonna say 5 questions. One of them they're gonna answer. The other one's gonna go in isolation, and then they're gonna answer the same set of questions. So we're gonna see who does what tonight. So
By isolation, we mean take your headphones off and don't listen to the questions ahead.
Pretty much, yeah. So.
And don't forget, watch
right.
the screen. When it's your turn, we'll give you the signal to come back on.
That's the signal. I mean, that's the signal. Sorry, wrong finger.
Signal. All right.
Okay, so we're going to do a coin toss, and I'm going to let our guest call it in the air. Right? All right, Wapo, heads or tails? Call it in the air.
Assets.
And you lose. So, Tank, you want to kick or receive? You want the questions first, or you want
to go
second?
first or
I'm
second?
going to go second. I knew what you meant, but I refused to answer in the way you laid that question out. So
it was a football term.
I know what it was, but I also know how you are.
All right. So Tank,
take the headphones off. All right.
I don't trust that you can't hear us, so put your headphones on the desk. Put your headphones down.
I had to turn them down, stupid.
All right. Wapo, you ready? I don't care if you're ready or not.
I'll keep score.
Okay. Who are the members of the American Males Tag Team who wrestled together from 1995 to 1996?
American Males, Steve Austin and Brian Pillman.
Steve Austin, okay. Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever, and wrestling careers are no exception, as Arn Anderson was forced into early retirement in August 1997 due to injury. In Arn Anderson's heartfelt retirement speech on Nitro, he handpicked his successor to carry on the mantle of the Enforcer in the Four Horsemen. Who was that famous wrestler who filled his role?
I think it's Lex Luger.
Are you keeping track of these answers, Shane?
I am.
Okay. Let's see here. What wrestler used the finisher, the Party Foul?
The guy with the people that come down. Rose? Eric Rose? No? Okay. Rose?
Where are you going with? Eric Rose?
Eric Rose?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Hulk Hogan's famous entrance in the Hulkamania. Damn it, I can't read. Hulk Hogan's famous ring entrances in the Hulkamania years involved him ripping off a t-shirt and tossing it into the crowd. But when he wrestled as a heel in the 1980s, his attire was a little different. What did he wear to the ring then?
Wait, what year?
In the early 1980s, when he was a bad guy, what attire did he wear to the ring?
I'm going to go with the towel.
A towel. Okay. And let's see here. Who has the longest Intercontinental Championship title reign?
Honky Tonk Man.
And this is your tiebreaker, so this is the number. How many consecutive days did that superstar hold the Intercontinental Championship?
Wait, repeat that?
How many consecutive days did that individual, in the previous question, hold the Intercontinental title for?
See, I think Wapo may be freezing up here.
Did we lose Wapo?
I think we may have. I think
400?
Do you say 400?
100.
500.
500. Okay. Thank you very much, Wapo.
Wapo, disconnect and try to connect back on with us. All right. You back?
You
Tank?
there? You back? You back? Hello?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, good. First question.
Did we lose Wapo?
We lost Wapo. We're trying to get him reconnected.
He started freezing up, so we're gonna have him reconnect and see if I can't confirm his tiebreaker answer. Okay, you ready?
Sure.
Who were the members of the tag team The American Males who wrestled together from 1995 to 1996?
It's not Pritchard. Tom Pritchard. Chris Candido?
Tom Pritchard and Chris Candido, that's your answer?
That's what I'm going with. Holy shit, that's a cat.
Unfortunately, nothing lasts forever, and wrestling careers are no exception, as Arn Anderson was forced into an early retirement in August 1997 due to injury. In Anderson's heartfelt retirement speech on Nitro, he handpicked his successor to carry on the mantle of the enforcer for the Horsemen. Who was the famous wrestler who filled the role?
Chris Benoit?
Okay. Whose finishing move, is the party foul?
Some alcoholic. I don't know. Pass.
Hulk Hogan's famous ring entrances in the Hulkamania years involved him ripping off a t-shirt and tossing it into the crowd. But when he wrestled as a bad guy in the early 1980s, his attire was a little different. What did he wear to the ring then?
What was that? Was it a singlet?
You say singlet. Okay. Who was the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion?
Honky Tonk Man.
And your tiebreaker question. How many consecutive days did that individual hold the Intercontinental title for?
Can I change my answer to number 5?
Number what? The Intercontinental Champion question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like consecutively or in one reign?
Consecutive days. And what that means how many days?
In one reign.
Days. Yes.
So Honky Tonk Man, yeah. Let's go with that.
Okay. So back to Honky Tonk Man. So the tiebreaker. How many consecutive days did he hold that?
383.
Thank you, Tank. Okay. Wapo, we just want to confirm. What was your tiebreaker answer? How many consecutive days did he hold the Intercontinental title for?
Wapo.
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 Oh no!
Oh no!
Wapo.
Can you hear us, Wapo?
I can hear you.
All right,
Okay.
What was your answer? How many days?
400.
400. Okay.
400. Okay.
All right. So, first question. Who are the American Males? Wapo, you answered Steve Austin and Brian Pillman. Tank, you answered Tom Pritchard and who was the other guy he said?
Chris Candido.
You are both wrong. It's Marcus Alexander Bagwell and Scotty Riggs.
Oh, damned.
You were thinking of the Heavenly Bodies, I believe.
That's it.
And you were even wrong there. That was Dr. Tom Pritchard and the Doctor of Desire.
Adrian Adonis? No.
No, it was Chris Candido.
Was it Candido?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, no, that was the body.
Jimmy Del Rey.
That was Jimmy Del Rey was the Heavenly Bodies. Body Donna's was Chris Candido.
Yeah, that's who you were thinking of.
Okay.
Yeah. He combined the two tag teams to one. Let's see. Nothing lasts forever, blah, blah, blah. Who did Arn Anderson handpick as his successor to carry the mantle of the enforcer for the quartet? Wapo, you said Lex Luger. Tank, you said Chris Benoit. The correct answer is Kurt Hennig.
Boo!
Remember, he turned on him in the ring?
Yep.
Yes.
He didn't give him his spot, but his dog spot, Let's see. Whose signature move is the party foul? Wapo, you said the guy that brings all the guys down to the ring, Eric Rose, whatever his name is. Tank, you said some drunk guy, and then pass. The correct answer here is Adam Rose. You both got it wrong.
Ooh, close. I almost want to give Wapo that one. He was
No.
So close. So close.
Hulk Hogan's famous ring entrance involved the T-shirt, but what did he wear when he was a heel? Wapo said a towel. Tank, you said a singlet. There are two acceptable answers here, and you both got it wrong. First one is hair. He had hair then. Second one is a cape. He wore a cape.
See, I thought he often wore a hat with that too, like a derby type of hat.
Okay, so there were three acceptable answers there. I would have given him, but neither one of them said hat, so we're okay.
That's fair.
Let's see here. Who's the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in history? You both said the Honky Tonk Man. You both are correct. So it's going to come down to the tiebreaker. How many consecutive days did Honky Tonk Man hold the Intercontinental Championship? Tank, you said 383?
Yeah.
383.
Wapo, you said 400. The correct answer is 454 days. Wapo wins.
Damn it.
Good job, Wapo.
You know what? No,
Yeah.
I'm okay with this. I believe he should win tickets to the next show now.
Absolutely.
I believe so. We have 2 front row seats for Wapo Chancho at the next event.
Yeah!
There are no prizes given away on
Yeah.
the show. There are no prizes given away on the show.
Oh, I would change that. Wapo, you're my guest. You can be there.
Yeah.
He's not in charge of the show. So
I'm okay with this.
it's coming out of Tank's pay. And
I
we're
don't
charging
care.
him.
I'm
We're
okay
charging
with
him
this.
10 times going ticket rate price. I'm
Ooh,
a scalper.
Of course you
So
are.
I know. All right. So let's
Mama liked to party when you were in her belly. That's why you are dumb.
so we've got sponsors. We have sponsors. Valentine's Day was this past Sunday. I broke him again. I broke the tank. Anyway.
I need that as a text tone.
It just rings too true to him.
Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea.
We have sponsors, and gentlemen, if you screwed up your Valentine's Day and you bought your wife a workout video or a vacuum cleaner and
Or a Peloton.
or a Peloton, and you're telling her, "Hey, you're fat and you need to lose weight or clean my house better," you're probably in the doghouse sleeping on the couch. So we have ways to make it up to her. That's right. Hey, if she likes jewelry and you're kind of in the doghouse, we're saying, "Honey, that dress doesn't make your butt big. Your big butt makes your butt look big." We have a way out. Hit us up, the Duke and Duchess of Bling. That's right, $5 paparazzi jewelry. She has all kinds of goodies. So rings, bracelets, necklaces, earrings, combo packs of necklaces and earrings and all kinds of goodies. So that way, next time she says, "Honey, does this make my butt look big?" You can see, "Here, honey, why don't you wear this necklace? It'll take attention away from your big ass." Next up, Cindy's Glamorous Nails, Color Street Nails. They're the nail polish strips. So if she has ugly fingers and, whatever, because she does all the work because you screw up and you don't do anything around the house, you can give her a pedicure that doesn't stink up the entire house. That's right. Apparently they're just peel and stick, sort of like never mind, I'm not going to go there. So they're peel and stick nails, so you don't have to smell all the crap in the house. So there you go. And then if she decides she doesn't want that and she still wants to paint her nails, your house is going to stink really, really bad from nail polish removers. We have a fix for that. Sarah Lopez with Cincy Sales. They're the wax warmer stuff. She has that. They have lots of different scents. They may even have something that doesn't smell like Kyle's butthole, so that it'll cover that up. It'll cover up Kyle's nasty funk smell and Wapo's nasty funk smell because he doesn't know what a shower is. So if you stink like Wapo, why don't you hit her up? They have NHL wax warmers, Star Wars wax warmers, stuff to make your house smell a hell of a lot better than Wapo's house. So if you're interested in any of those, hit us up and we will put you in touch with them. Ladies and gentlemen, thank God this episode has come to a close, because I'm pretty sure my blood pressure has gone sky high and I'm going to go drink some alcoholic beverages. So we are going to do this again next week. Our guest is, are we
Keith
sure
Smith
this time?
Jr.
Is his mustache going to join him? Because that's the only way he's coming on is if he has the mustache.
He's taking the mustache right here.
Okay, good. So # free mustache rides next week on our show. Join us same bat time, same bat channel. Let's see, it's gonna be what, February 24th, 8:30. Join us for that, huh?
That would be correct.
Okay, so for I was gonna hit it again, but I'm not going to. I don't want to break it. For head referee Sherman Tank and for Mr. Useless Shane Jones, I'm Jason Hubbard signing off, saying we will see you again next week. Toodles.